Good morning, dear children. Today I will start chapter number 8 of chemistry. The topic is chemistry in your life. So, we have read about chemistry in in chapter 1. Okay, we read that chemistry is the branch of science which deals with the chemical reactions, and that chemical reaction is very important in our day to day life. Okay, chemical reaction have became an integral part of our life. If we look around ourselves, we observe that all our day to day needs employ chemicals, starting from our toothpaste, soap, everything, utensils, glasswares, even the high buildings, vehicles, space shuttles, all employ the basic principles of chemistry. Okay, so if you look around yourself, just like toothpaste, then food we eat, the cold drinks we drink, okay, all are employed with chemistry. Okay, all are employed with basic principles of chemistry. See here, chemistry deals with the basic products that we use in your day to day life. These products are all made through chemicals reaction. The cakes you eat contain baking soda. The food you eat tastes good because of common salt. The sweetened drinks you like are because of sugar. The onion tastes good because of vinegar. The air we breathe has gases like oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, which can be studied under chemistry. So, you see here common salt, sugar, vinegar, all are the food items which through chemical reaction employ tests to our food. Okay, so now see, chemistry has become the part of our life. Okay, see, thus we see that most of our needs are fulfilled by chemical compound. Thus, it becomes very important to study about the chemical compound through the branch of science called chemistry. Now, many scientists have contributed to many sections of the chemistry. We will read here about the three scientists. The first one is Louis Pasteur. Okay, Louis Pasteur was a French chemist. Okay, he was a French chemist and a microbiologist renowned for his discoveries of the principle of vaccination, microbial fermentation, and pasteurization. Okay, so he was popular for his discoveries of principles of vaccination. Now, what is pasteurization? So, a question may come here, what is pasteurization? So, what is pasteurization? It is a process, okay, a process that is used to destroy pathogen through simple heat. Clear? And this process is used to kill all the microbes which are present in the milk and some juices and make it safe for consumption. Clear? Now the next scientist is Henry Cavendish. Okay, so Henry Cavendish was a British natural philosopher, okay, and scientist who was both a chemist and physicist. He was known for the discovery of hydrogen, what he called inflammable air. So, how did he prepare this hydrogen? He prepared this hydrogen by adding sulfuric acid to zinc. Okay, in 1776, Henry Cavendish obtained this gas by adding sulfuric acid to zinc. Clear? He even proved that water is formed when this gas is burnt in air. Clear? He also proved that if we burn this gas in air, then water is formed. Now, children, you have heard about the cars running on hydrogen. ठीक है. So these are many experimental cars that runs on hydrogen as it is natural friendly. Okay, it does not emit any harmful gases like carbon monoxide, clear, and various other harmful gases. So nowadays many cars run on hydrogen. So the fuel is not in the form of hydrogen but a compound of hydrogen. So when the compound is heated, when we start the car, the compound is heated and hydrogen gas is released and thus the car runs. Clear? So this is what hydrogen car. Now earlier, you see this is hot air balloon. So earlier in hot air balloons hydrogen used to be, we use hydrogen, okay, but nowadays this hydrogen is replaced with another gas, that is helium. Clear? Why? Because hydrogen as a gas in balloon bursts into flame whenever it comes in contact with the oxygen. Okay, so hydrogen reacts with oxygen, okay, and forms an explosive mixture which very often burst into flames. That is why hydrogen is replaced with helium. Now the next scientist is Daniel Rutherford. Okay, so Daniel Rutherford was known for his discovery of nitrogen. Okay, so see, he was a Scottish physician, chemist and botanist who is most famous for the isolation of nitrogen. Clear? So nitrogen is an important constituent of air. It is an inactive component which is used to slow down the rate of respiration and the rate of consumption. It provides you see extremely low temperature and is therefore used to store the cornea of the eye. Clear? So question may come, name the gas which is used to store the cornea of the eye. So which is the gas? Nitrogen. Again a question may come, name the gas which is used to store blood in laboratory. So again we will write nitrogen. Even nitrogen is used for filling the packets of chips, wafers, etc. Whenever you open the Uncle Chip packet or Lay's packet, you see it is filled with gas. So the gas which is filled here is nitrogen. Why we use nitrogen? Because it prevents oxidation and keeps the food crispy and fresh. Clear? So nitrogen has various implications. Clear? It is used to store the cornea of eye, blood in the laboratory, even it is used for filling the packets of the chips. Okay.